This is my wash day routine for maximum length retention. So, of course, we're starting in the shower. My hair is actually straight out of a protective style. My hair was in cornrows for about 5 weeks, and all I did was some mild finger detangling when I took the braids down. And now, as you see, I'm not using combs today, so we are starting with my cleansing cream shampoo. It's not a cream, as you can see, it's just called cleansing cream. This is actually it has sulfate in it. So, yes, it is a clarifying shampoo, and this is to really clean my hair. As you see, after my hair has been in a protective style for a long time, because I already have low porosity hair, it already takes a long time for my hair to get wet because if my hair hasn't been properly washed, I do wash my hair even while it's in braids. But since it's not being fully washed like this, I always go in with a clarifying shampoo. There's so many out there, but I really like this one because it really leaves my hair feeling so soft. And as you can see, I only use it on my scalp. I don't use it on the length of my hair. So then I go in with my second shampoo, which is a hydrating shampoo. This is the NanoWorks shampoo from Pureology, and I apply it in the exact same way. I apply it only on the scalp, but then I will want to clean the lengths of my hair. But instead of putting the shampoo on the lengths of my hair, I will just drag the lather down from my scalp all the way onto my hair shaft, and that ensures that it doesn't get dry. And once that is worked in and it is as foamy as this, I know that my hair is perfectly clean. And so after this is worked in, I then rinse it thoroughly out completely. And then once that's completely out, I move on to my deep conditioning stage. Now, I go in with a lot more conditioner than I usually do, again, right after coming out of a protective style, just because my hair is prone to dryness in a few more areas. And that's why I had to bring in the Amika Soul Food Mask. I have to bring in the big guns because this mask does it for me every single time. So as you can see, I'm taking quite a generous helping. I usually use about half to slightly more than half of the amount that I'm using on a regular wash day when it's not out of a protective style. So as you can see, my hair absorbs this mask very easily despite how thick it is. So once I work it in from root to tip, I sort of touch around my hair, and anywhere where I feel like it's excessively dry or feels like it needs a little extra attention, I go in and put a little bit more deep conditioner in that stage, and then we'll move on to detangling. Like I said at the beginning, I am not using combs until later in my routine. I'm only trying to use combs once in my routine, maximum 2 times if I have to. So at this stage, I'm now separating the section into half of that so that I can just finger detangle again. And as you can see, even though I just came out of a protective style, I can easily run my fingers through my hair. This conditioner actually has quite a lot of slip, and it just makes the hair feel extremely soft. And the more you use it, the better your hair feels. So I'm just raking that through my hair, and then I separate that section into another smaller section simply because the middle of my head in that section, I have the thickest and most coarse hair, so I always have to pay attention. And as you can see right now, I felt that it was a little bit dry there again, so I did still go in and add just a little bit more conditioner. So now I'm doing the whole section, and I'm trying to distribute the rest of the conditioner evenly. And as I work that in, as you can see, I'm adding just a little bit of extra water. And this helps me distribute the product a little bit better because sometimes when you're using product in your hair and it feels like you need more product, sometimes you actually just need a little bit more water. So this just helps me distribute it better. Then I put it in a twist and I move on to the next section. So as you can see, my hair is in 4 sections. So everything that I did to that same first section that I showed you, I go ahead and do to every single section, all the 4 sections until I'm done. And yes, I know it seems like it can be a little bit tiring, but at the stage my hair is at, this is what works best for it currently. So now that all my hair is deep conditioned, I just squeeze out any excess water and pour that back onto my hair. I tie it with a satin scrunchie and then I go under a cap. But first, I put a little bit of extra conditioner right around the perimeter of my head just to ensure that if any water kind of dripped down and got it off, it is safe. I go ahead with my plastic cap. I definitely need bigger ones. But then something I always do now is to go over with my towel. This is from Aquise, which is like a sister brand of K18, but you can use any kind of microfiber towel if you like. I left that in for 25 minutes under heat, and this is it afterwards. As you can see, it basically looks exactly the same, and Despite my hair being full of deep conditioner, it looks like there's nothing in it because my hair absorbs it so well. So now I'm rinsing the deep conditioner out in the same order and the same sections that I did in the beginning. It doesn't matter if there's slightly a little bit of conditioner left in your hair, but I wash it all out. So now I'm going in with this leave-in conditioner, and this was the first time I was using it and I was extremely impressed. I sprayed it in my hand first because I thought it would be easy to distribute, but the sprayer is actually very fine and it's perfect for spraying directly on the hair. So as you can see, like my hair was just like butter. The knots were just coming out, although there weren't many knots, but it was so easy. It just fully absorbed into my hair the way I like it. And having a liquid conditioner in my routine has been a game changer. I always have a cream leave-in, but I never always had the leave-in liquid because I felt like it left my hair feeling really like wiry and hard. But it turns out I just didn't have the right one. So if you guys know, the Pureology one is the one I use all the time in case you're looking for another option. As you can see, that's the natural texture of my hair with no product in it. But then again, I did everything you saw me do to that first little section. All I'm doing is adding this liquid leave-in conditioner, working it in, then putting my hair in a twist, a slightly smaller twist in the one than the one before. And this is simply because I will be putting my hair in mini twists after this. And so I figure if I work in smaller sections, it's just easier to keep the hair from reverting too much because I will let my hair dry before the twists. So as you can see, the back was only put in two sections, but the front pieces are being put in three sections simply because I have more hair there. And like I said, I don't want it to over revert. So I did go under heat again. This is always it's been my game changer for like over a year now. I go under heat and a plastic cap with my leave-in conditioner the same way I do with my deep conditioner. And it just really makes it penetrate my hair even better. And so this is the next day. As you can see, my hair is dry and it is time to do the mini twists. I must say, I usually do the mini twists in the same day. But on this day, I was tired and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to let my hair dry. I will do it the next day. So, of course, I do have to make my hair damp for it to be easy to manipulate and also for the twists to hold. So, I'm sectioning my hair in pretty small sections, but not tiny. They're not micro twists, they're just sort of mini twists. And so, as you can see, my hair is still slightly difficult to part because, type 4 hair. So it is damp. I haven't added anything else to it except now I'm adding my African Pride leave-in cream, which is the leave-in cream I've been using for years. My hair absolutely loves this product. I work it in from root to tip, and then now is when I start to detangle my hair with a brush. I will only detangle twist by twist. And as you'll see, it is very easy. It doesn't even look like I didn't detangle my hair with a comb in the shower or anything like that. It is all pretty easy. I'm using my Tangle Teaser brush, the one with the handle. I've been using this for a while and it is my favorite detangling brush. I'm yet to try the unbrush, but we'll see if I like it. So with this one now, I am making these twists much tighter at the nape, or let me just say much tighter at the root. And this is not because I want it to like last long and it's going to stay tight. It's going to loosen up. Twists loosen up really, really easily. And so it's good if you just make it a little tighter at the root. Some people can braid it at the root, but I don't really like that because I like it to kind of loosen up. So it's a low tension hairstyle. And so I just brush the end again when I get closer to the end. And then once I reach right at the bottom of the braid, I will be adding a different leave-in product, which is the curling cream, also from African Pride. As you can see, it's almost done. If it was a lot, I would just be using this for my entire twist and I would leave out the leave-in cream simply because this product is very moisturizing as well. I went ahead and twisted my entire head, and this is what it's looking like. And I always finish off with my Kerastase oil. As you saw, it's not even halfway. I have been using this oil every single day for over 8 months now. It is definitely worth the money. So as you can see, I'm just focusing this oil only on the ends. And once that is nicely worked in, I go ahead and I use this now as my stretching phase. So I like to stretch my twists just a little bit because I think they lay a little bit better and they just look better. So as you can see, this is what they look like from the back. There's lots of movement. They look very hydrated, very juicy, and this is how I stretch them. So I take my satin scrunchies and I make two low ponytails, and sometimes I even style my hair like this, like if I'm going to the gym and I don't want my hair to be like getting all sweaty, I just do these two buns. So I make sure I hold the hair very nice and taut, and then I just tie it, not too tight, just tight enough, and then I always fold up the ends so that they are not touching my clothes or anything like that, and they are nice and protected. I go ahead and do the same exact bun on the other side, and once I make it look nice and even, that is basically the style, while I'm also stretching my hair. And then you can also see a close-up of what the hair looks like. It looks very healthy. Let me know if you'd like to see anything else from me. Thank you so much for watching. Click the side of the screen to watch any of my older videos, and hit my face to subscribe if you didn't in the beginning, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!